The club was kind of like a second home to me ever since I was like 9 years old.
I was raised by a single mother. I started coming when I was around 8. My sister used to come before me, and every time I would come to get a glimpse of Weston House, I couldn't wait to be here.
I grew up in the projects or in a shelter for the first 10 years of my life. Luckily for me, a lady named Louise came to Faneuil one day and took a van and brought us to the Weston House, and the rest is history.
Before I came here, I didn't make that many friends. I wasn't the most popular kid, I was this little chubby kid that no one really wanted to hang out with. But then I started coming here, and it completely turned me around. There are people here that didn't care how I looked, didn't care how I acted, and they still wanted to be my friends anyways. And then that just impacted me for like the rest of my life. I knew that I had like friends here, and that I'd always have friends here.
I am a senior at Christ Right Boston, graduating in 2016. I work at the Boys and Girls Club as of right now. And what I've realized is that I want to work with kids. I want to be a social worker.
College is literally like the most complicated thing in the world. I always have tons of questions. The college coaching at the Weston House helped me if I wasn't sure about what classes to take, or even with like financial things, with books or tuition. It makes it definitely more helpful. It makes the college experience more smooth, and I'm more confident in college now.
The second I turned 10, I went upstairs to the music room and I kind of just explored. I started playing bass, and it's amazing because you'd never think that you could be a completely different person with your friends playing music, having fun.
Some challenges I've had in high school were always keeping my grades up, and Weston House had helped me by actually providing me a tutor and making sure that I was on top of my game all the time. And I went from getting D's and C's in math to getting B's and passing my quizzes.
Most kids that come from where I come from, they want to be like two things. They want to be a football player, a basketball player, or some sort of rapper, and that's kind of all we know. And I was able to come to the Weston House and get exposed to so many different things and people, different cultures, different races, which allowed me to now, as an adult, be able to reach out to them and speak to them comfortably because it's something I'm used to now.
Weston House prepares you to step out into the real world and pursue your career, and my career being social work. They've helped me work with the kids and what I need to do to better myself and grow.
Now I work at Bodega. I'm a manager there. The Weston House gave me an opportunity to work as an intern and build my business acumen and learn about business.
This is where I feel safe and I feel loved, and I get to be myself here. My voice is heard here. If I have something to say, people are here to listen. Every time I'm struggling with something or I have family problems, I come here and I feel something every time I'm here. So, yeah, sorry, I get a little emotional.
Growing up the way I grew up, there's a lot of kids who didn't get the chance I got. I have friends from the projects that didn't get on that van, and I only think about how their life could have been maybe different. So as a kid, Expect More to me was more about understanding there's more to life than just broken homes and criminal activity or whatever that's going on outside in the negative real world. There's actually a positive side.
Expect More means to me that there is more growth that needs to be done, that I should expect to help in the community more.
Expect More means to me that you shouldn't underestimate anything. And I definitely know that because me and my friends, we entered the Boys and Girls Club National Conference. We ended up winning. We get to go to New Orleans, which is something completely out of reach to most of us.
You want to expect more from yourself. You leave your house and you want to put on the best person you are out there. You want to represent your home and your family as best as you can.
The club expected more from me. They wanted more from me. They knew there was something special, and they spent that time, and that's not something you get everywhere, you know?
Because of the Westinghouse, I'm now like full-time student. I now work for the global headquarters store at New Balance, and it's just an amazing experience, and I feel so privileged.
I would feel that I'm successful if one day I'm able to come to the Westinghouse during one of our events, sit at the table, put my hand up and donate $1 million. Once that happens, then I can say I've achieved my goals in life.
I feel as if I'm important here, and I don't want that feeling to ever go away, so I love Westinghouse.